Hey, welcome back everyone. I'm Sarah with our furniture flipping adventure, and this is a very exciting first part of the Battle of the Styles. I'm going to paint these two identical pieces. Well, they're mirrored pieces, almost identical. And I'm going to give them a completely different style. One's gonna go modern, one's gonna go country, and I'm going to put them out on Marketplace at the same time, at the same price, and see which style my area likes best. Today is just part one, and we're gonna be working on this lovely cabinet here, and then you'll have to join us next time to see that one done. These are a part of an entertainment center that I bought. I've already flipped the console part, so now we are moving on to the towers, which are just going to become little miniature bookcase curio cabinet type things. So come on, let's get flipping. Alright, I'm ready to get my cabinet all nice and clean. It's quite dusty on the inside, so I'm going to make sure that I clean on the inside as well as the outside. But I have Crud Cutter, which is my general go-to. It's a degreasing cleaner, and I'm just going to give everything a really good wash down, and then I'll come back with a water rinse on the areas that I'm going to be painting to make sure that the cleaner didn't leave behind any weird residue that might hinder my paint. You never know what you may find when you're cleaning out a cabinet. This one gifted me with a, it might be used, with a Q-tip and a pink pencil crayon. Sanding is a bit of a workout at times. I went over the piece by hand in the details and with my orbital sander on the flat bits with a 220 grit sandpaper. When I work with white, I pretty much always prime. Today I've loaded clear shellac into my gun to seal any bleed through in. This way when I distress it back, it'll be wood showing and not my white primer. I taped up old wrapping paper to the back of the inside door, and this is the last you'll see of our matching cabinet until it gets its modern makeover. Boy, I struggled with this white paint and it fought me back hard. You may remember I had a bent tip on my gun, but my husband supposedly fixed it. Well, let's just say I have a new gun now, and it works much, much better. Okay, I don't know about you, but I find distressing to be, well, distressing. I mean, I get my paint all perfect and pretty on there, and then I'm supposed to take a sanding block and sand it back off, and I don't know, it's just not my favorite thing to do. But I am in Texas and it sells, so what's a girl to do? After I get all my paint sanded back off, okay, not all of it, but once I get it sanded back down, then I have to go over it with a rag to wipe off all the sanding dust, and then it'll be ready for top coating. Okay, I'm almost done with this cabinet. I actually still need to put the shelves in. I have 2 glass shelves for this cabinet, but we found out when we were reassembling everything that the previous owners forgot to give us the pegs. They had already taken the shelves out so that the glass could be transport it separately, and we didn't get the pegs, so we're gonna have to go over to the hardware store or something and pick up some of those. That'll be inexpensive and easy to fix, but I can't put the shelves in yet because I don't have the pegs. So it's almost done, but I can't list it right now anyway because I have to wait until I get the modern side finished, and I want to list them at the same time at the same price to see which one sells better in my area. So I'm really hoping that you guys will join me on Saturday to see that flip. But for this guy, $10 for the cabinet, about $15 in material. We were able to keep the same hardware and just spray paint it black, so no extra cost in there. I did debate briefly on whether I wanted to make it a little bit more country and paint the inside a nice soft green or blue, but my husband and I decided that it was probably best to keep it wood. It'll go better probably with more people's decor than a painted interior would, even though that would be cute, and also it saves me a lot of time. So for this project, it was just better to leave the interior wood. We really ran into no problems on this, so that was amazing, and it's just a very simple white distressed farmhouse country look that is classic and goes with a lot of people's homes down here in Texas. So I really don't anticipate having a very hard time selling it at all. But I can't wait to show you the modern one. I have it halfway done, and I picked out a brand new color I've never used before, and I'm really excited to show it to you guys. So make sure you come back on Saturday to see part 2 of our Battle of the Styles, and I'll see you then. Bye.